Bryce Dallas Howard and DeWanda Wise are fighting tooth and nail for the future of our planet in Jurassic World Dominion. Hey y'all, my name is Luria Freeman and I am a correspondent for NowThis. Today I am joined by Bryce Dallas Howard and DeWanda Wise, stars of Jurassic World Dominion, the latest film in everybody's favorite prehistoric but also modern franchise. This film really begs the question of whether or not dinosaurs and humans can coexist now that Isla Nublar is basically a pile of dust. What was each of your reactions when you first read this script?
I think if you are gonna continue the story, and that's the whole joke, it's like how many times are they gonna try to make this theme park thing happen? So after you get that, you're kind of through the lens of the audience and like, what would that be like?
I think the thing that I was most excited about is that up until that point, for me, it had been relatively small casts. And this is a true ensemble film. And so getting to work with, folks like DeWanda and Mamadou and obviously Laura Dern, Sam Neill, Jeff Goldblum. I mean, it's just amazing, amazing, amazing to get to be a part of that.
DeWanda, what is it like for you to join a franchise with such a decades-long legacy? What did that feel like?
It's wild. I don't think about things in the fullness of the context until after the fact. So it really was well into this process, and even after we were filming, where I was like, wait, there aren't but so many franchises.
Yeah.
Like, this is statistically impossible. Might not even actually be here right now.
If you're not, neither am I.
Yeah. So it's wild, and what's beautiful is working with, someone like Jeff who is still in disbelief. He has this phenomenal, storied, beautiful career, and he still has the kind of approach, that childlike approach, like it's his first job, and that's what's really special, and that's also emblematic of the franchise itself.
What was your favorite scene that you filmed together?
Oh, favorite. I really love that second unit day. I had a phenomenal stunt performer, Naomi Schiff. She's a Formula One driver out of the UK, and she is driver Kayla. So all I had to do is pretend to be a driver, not do what I call TV driving. But just, filming that sequence and playing and just like turning back and, those were those moments. That was the moment where Kayla gains respect for Claire. She just sees her literally holding her own on the back of that truck and, battling dinosaurs, and it's kind of that thing you see her shipping and like, oh, okay, all right.
She can handle herself.
You're gonna be all right.
No, that was really, really, really fun. And I think, one of the greatest joys of getting to do the work that we do is that when you're shooting a scene, it usually takes all day, and you're doing kind of the same thing over and over again. And so in between takes, you're there like in that situation, DeWanda's in the driver's seat, I'm in the back, and we just get to talk and hang out and have so much fun. And so that was wonderful. Getting to do that was really cool.
Yeah. What was it like having Sam Neill and Laura Dern on set? Because you're kind of a staple in the Jurassic World movies, but this is the first time your character has gotten to interact with these Jurassic Park legends.
It's really validating because, we felt that way when B. Wong joined with the first Jurassic World, because it was sort of like, okay, so Jurassic Park, character, some of the founders of this franchise who were part of that, joining up for Jurassic World is really affirming and wonderful. And I think the second that we all got over the fact that we're working with legends, they're some of the warmest, most humble, coolest people ever. Yeah. So it was an amazing experience.
Now, Chris Pratt told People magazine that this film feels like a finale for the franchise. What do you two think? Is this the last time that fans are going to see these characters together?
For Claire, more likely so for Claire to, there's a completion of that journey. I've had 3 movies. It's been an incredible arc.
She's a mom now.
She's a mom now, yeah, exactly. And so it's no longer will they or won't they between her and Owen Grady. They're together, they're a family. So yeah, there is completion with that one, but that's not the case for all the characters. There are some characters that audiences are going to be like, please just give us more.
That's another plane, right?
Not exactly.
So when the pandemic happened and we happened to be the first movie coming back in the pandemic to work together. We formed such a family, and it was we were so grateful to get to be with people and to be with each other, and it definitely impacted the movie. And then we also, on top of that, pushed the movie's release for a year because we wanted to wait until theaters were back, a post-vaccine world, a world where people could commune together and come together and experience this adventure and this ride. I saw Jurassic Park in 1993, opening weekend, as a 12-year-old, and I will never forget that experience because I saw it in the theater. And so hopefully, I would, and everyone needs to make decisions for themselves and their safety and all that kind of stuff, but for folks who are looking forward to seeing this movie in the theater, I just hope that they have an incredible time because, we made it for them and for that experience specifically.